Hi everybody, Keith here. Thanks very much for watching this week. I wanted to take a bit of time and just put things into perspective. I've been thinking a lot about my own goals of late. Just the goals I wanted to achieve, goals that I've sort of missed out on, the goals that I've smashed, and I just wanted to come back to a really simple formula, a really simple set of elements to be able to accomplish your goal. And if we look at it, you got to have a dream. You know very well that I talk about the 100 things you want to do in your lifetime. They're the lifetime goals, but they're the lifetime dreams that you want to achieve. So you've got to have a dream. You've got to have a picture and a reason that's bigger than you, outside of you, and lives on after you. You've got to have something that you are, striving and driving towards it. And the second is desire. What does that look like? The desire to accomplish specific goals on the journey, on the pathway to what you want to do in your whole life. So taking that time to really get honed in on what you desire to achieve in the next month, the next 6 months, the next year, the next 5 years, the next week. Have a really strong desire. The next is drive. And I talk about goal drivers. Is understanding what emotionally drives you. So why is that so important to you to want to accomplish these desires and these dreams, and having that emotional desire? And that desire and that drive helps you to put together a plan, because automatically well, I need to do X, and then I need to do Y, and then I need to do that step, and then follow through with that step. And when you have these strong reasons, this strong drive, this desire, and these dreams, the byproduct is determination. Is you start to become, this is important to me. I'm going to do the work that's required to be able to obtain that. And that's why it is just so important for you to do these, to generate this determination. And I think you've heard me say this a number of times, is that, the reason why I'm so tenacious when I think about it is because I've got big dreams, I've got specific desires, and I know exactly what drives me. And the byproduct is determination. Now, the last one here is discipline. So you can have all that and never do anything with it. This is what's so important, actually do something with it to be able to have the discipline. I love that quote. I've got to see if I can remember it. Mike Tyson was asked about discipline, and he said, you've got to be disciplined enough to do the things that you hate, but do them like you love it. And I've got to tell you, I have been very disciplined around my health. I've been very disciplined around my exercise. And the reason why I've been very disciplined around is not because I love it, but because I have this goal to be slim, trim, fit, healthy. I have this desire to be that. I have the desire to live till I'm a dream to live to 100. And I'm really driven by that. I want to stand up and I want to be the best version of me for Christine and the girls. I want to be the best version of me for my community that I serve. And I want to be the best version of me for every audience I stand up in front of. And that's given me this determination to go and be disciplined enough to get up at 3:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning when I get up, get on the bike, go for a walk, then go to the gym, then go for another walk and run after the gym, or do another cycle class, or whatever it might be. Do I want to do that? No. Do I love to do that? I'm falling in love with it. I'm falling in love with it because I'm getting these results. It's helping me do these things. So I'm starting to fall in love with it. Here's the good thing about discipline, I believe, is that it'll always be tough to do it. But what's on the other side of it is the joy and the happiness when you do it. So just some thoughts that I wanted to share with you about, going through this process. Have a dream. Have from the dream comes the desire, the goal. The drive is the reasons why. The determination is a byproduct of those that makes you just have a little bit more resolve. And then the discipline to go and do the work. You've heard me say this quote before. The magic you are seeking is in the work you are avoiding. So for years, I avoided doing the hard yards around my fitness. I avoided getting up early. I'd get up early to catch a plane, but I wouldn't get up early to go and ride the bike or go to the gym. But when I have honed in on this, this has become a hell of a lot easier. Anyway, some food for thought. Let me ask you this question. Of these 5, apart from all of them, is what do you have to elevate, evolve, start? Thanks very much for watching. Bye now.